Hey, what's up, my New World Defenders? This is Chris, and I hope you guys had a great weekend. Um, I'm still waiting for people who want to be part of this channel. I want this to become something where all the people, the truthers, the preppers, the uh, conspiracy theorists, the spiritualists. I mean, I hate the calling people by the names and labels because I want this to be something where we're not labeled. We're just people who want to discuss about the truths of things. I still am waiting for people who want to be part of the channel as far as promoting their own videos. So, like any new idea, it does take time to catch on, so be patient with it. But if you have any people you want to bring here to this channel that want to talk about the truth or have ideas or information, this is going to be the primarily channel for it. And I want it to be something where we get all of these people who make videos come to one site and we all unite together. So I'm sure it will take some time because I'm sure people want to see if this will become something. So I will do my best and I hope you guys will help me. The one thing I want to talk about is there have been a couple of rumors that YouTube might be potentially shutting down. Now, whether this is true or not, who knows? But it does make sense because of the fact that people like myself and a whole bunch of other people who are spreading truth, they have to silence you some way. And I think this is one of the ways to get that done. So what I want is as many people as possible to start spreading the word that what they believe in as far as things like New World Order, Illuminati, conspiracies. The more we get out, the more we awaken people, the better chances we have. Now, I've watched some other people's channels, and they kind of almost seem like the doom and gloomers where it's almost like, well, it's going to happen and there's nothing we can do about it. Do you really want to survive? And my answer is, yeah. You know, not for nothing. You can't stop the inevitable, but you can control how the outcome comes out. That depends on how strong-willed a person you are. And you can always tell a person when the you know what hits the fan. Are you the type that crawls into a ball and dies? Are you the type that runs away scared? Are you the one that procrastinates and does nothing? Are you the person that fights? I'm the type of person that, you know what? I don't like to fight. The last time I got into a physical fist fight, I was about 10 years old. That doesn't mean I don't like to fight. It just means I have better things to do. My job is not to start fights. But I'll tell you this much. If I get into a position where I have no choice to fight, you bet your ass I'm going to fight. And even if I know I can't win, I would rather go down fighting. So, not for nothing, if you're not prepared and all this stuff happens, starvation is a hell of a way to go. It's very painful and it's very drawn out. It takes days where your body basically eats yourself alive. So, you know what? If I have a choice between surviving, even if it's difficult, or giving up and dying, you know what? I'd rather try my luck at doing the best I can. And that's why I'm preparing, and that's why I want you guys to prepare. Because preparing doesn't mean you hope something happens. Preparing means you're prepared in case something happens. And all you have to do is research history to see that things that are unexpected can happen. The difference is here, a lot of us see the writing on the wall. So we're almost to the point where I can't say no it's going to happen because nothing in life is guaranteed, but you do see the writing on the wall. And so many people just refuse to accept what could be at least possible. And that's the one thing I don't understand. I mean, you know what? There's going to be haters and stuff. But if you're going to get mad because somebody's caring enough to try and warn you about something, if they don't want to listen, they're on their own. So I've learned that you try and help somebody. If they don't want to be helped, you move on to the next person. If you spend all of your energy trying to please the people who may not like you for whatever reason they have, you'll beat yourself up. And there were a couple of times where it it got to me too. Because you know what? I am one of those people, I want to help save the world. And realistically, some people just don't want to be helped. So you can't waste your energy on those people. I feel sorry for them because I'll tell you, like I said, I don't want any of this stuff to happen. But if it does, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. And I'll tell you this much, they're not coming to my house without some surprises that make them think that my house was a bad choice. Um, I am prepared in every sense of the word. Now, does that make me paranoid? You know what? If you're going to use a label on it, sure. But I don't see it as paranoid, because a paranoid person is scared of everything and everyone at every moment. I don't walk down the street thinking somebody's going to sneak up behind me and jump my back. I don't worry about those things. I think of things logically. You know what? The Earth doesn't last forever. The sun will not last forever. Our galaxy will not last forever. So there has to come a day where something happens. And even if you believe in scripture, okay, even if the rapture, whether it's true or not, there's only one way to find out. So you could be for it, you could be against it. But until it happens, we don't know. But the point of the matter is, you have to prepare for situations, but do it smart. Don't sit there and, sell your house and buy a tent and go live in the woods, or, kill your family to try and save them. I mean, this last episode where they were predicting the rapture on the 21st of March, there were people who put their dogs to sleep. And how bad do you think they feel? People that spent all of their money, everything they owned. So there's an okay reason to be paranoid, if you want to even use that word. I just don't like it because then it makes me out to seem like I'm some scared person, because I'm definitely not scared. I see writing on the wall, and that's the difference between a person that can handle a situation that comes up unexpectedly to a person that panics. And I feel like I'm a person that's ready for battle. And I don't want to be in the battle. But if somebody's invading my territory, you don't have much choice. Now, if you're surrounded, do you want to be somebody that just crawls into a ball and dies? Or do you want to go out fighting? Because I'll tell you something. If your destiny is to go, and we all go eventually, you get to almost in a way kind of choose how you get to go. Because if I'm surrounded and I know my time is coming, I'm not going to just sit there and say, okay, give it to me. No. If there's somebody breaks into my house and tries to steal all my stuff and I know that I'm going to die no matter what, I'm going to make sure I take out a few of them with me. Hopefully it never comes to that point. But it just depends on how much fight you have. And being prepared doesn't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean you're crazy. And that's what I don't understand about some people. They get so mad and they make all these accusations. Why they do it, I have no idea. Like, I have this one person, and I just don't dignify people with names, that for some reason he thinks I work on Wall Street, and for some reason he thinks I have multiple channels and I go around pretending that I have all of these subscribers. Now, if you look at my other channel, I have over 900 subscribers. You got to have a pretty sad life if you have over 900 fake profiles. I have two profiles. This one I just made, and the one I've had. I have no desire to have other profiles and pretend to be someone else. I think, honestly, anybody that does that, it's basically kind of pathetic. But there are people who will make those accusations. And you know what? Let them. Because I'll tell you this much. The people like you and I who are prepared, if something happens, we're not going to have to struggle as much. Of course, we're going to have to worry, because things obviously will not be easy. But it's a lot easier when you got food that you could potentially cook that day, and you don't have to worry about it. So those people who want to make fun of us and call us crazy or conspiracy theorists, let them. Because as they say, he who laughs last laughs best. And those people, if something does happen, are going to be really sorry that they chose the path that they chose. So if you guys agree with what I say, and if you followed me here, obviously you do, I want you guys to do as much as you can at trying to awaken other people. Because if YouTube shuts down, we don't know what can happen. Because obviously, if it shuts down, they're not going to give us warning. It's probably one day going to be shut down. And I've already had people tell me that when I put up videos, how's that for funny? They all, like, sometimes people can't see them. So it might already be starting. There are people who get their profiles deleted and censored. So I say, until that point, keep spreading the word. It's our obligation and our duty as good people. Whether people want to believe it or not, that's not our responsibility. I actually tried so hard to convince the people who hated me, for whatever reason they had, to join into the fight. And they just don't want to hear it. They're blind. Not physically, but spiritually. And I feel bad for them. And if they want to hate me because all I do is speak the truth, and because I'm not some professional, I don't say everything with complete proper etiquette, or I might not give everything 100% accurate because, after all, I am human. They want to bash me for it, then let them. So all the people that might hate you guys or not understand you guys, you know what? Don't worry about it. That's why we have this channel now. It's for people here that can unite and give their theories, their arguments, their discussions, their beliefs, and not be criticized. And even if you are, you know what? It's the people that do it because they're jealous and they don't understand it. So, you know what? That means you're hitting the mark. If people don't hate you, then you're not doing anything to pay attention. Because the funny part is, all the people that supposedly hate me, they have several things in common. One, they have their own channels and they have less than 30 subscribers and they've been on for months or years. Two, they never show their face, ever. And three, they always have something to critique about you no matter what you do. So that just shows the individuals who they are. And they are the minority. But you know what? When you stab your thumb on something and you cut it open, you're going to feel that pain. But you know what? All you do is you wrap it up and it goes away. So you don't glorify them. That's why I don't even mention their names. And the funny part is, I guarantee you, they're watching me right now. And because I block them, because they can't talk like an adult, they will not get their message and their nasty remarks through. And if they want to make fun of me, that's really fine, because you know what? They're not responsible for putting food on my table. They're not responsible for helping me out during the day at my job. They're not responsible for anything in my life. So that's what you guys have to remember for yourselves. You're here for a reason. And if this is the first time you're here, I promise you I'm going to do my best to make this channel into something that will be proud to view at a certain point. This is the beginning, and obviously I made this channel with hopes that other people would follow me, want to be part of it, and turn it into something big. If it doesn't happen, then you know what? We'll all discuss here. I would rather have 30 or 40 subscribers that really care about the way the world is going and what we can do to prevent it, than to have 10,000 people who are just sitting there saying, whatever, I don't believe you anyway, I'm just watching because I'm bored. So you know what? You guys are here, and I thank you for it. I'm not concerned about numbers. I'm concerned about quality over quantity. And if you guys are here, you were led here, which means that you have a purpose. You don't fit in with the regular crowd. You feel different. And when we were all younger, I guarantee we all felt that it was a curse, because most of us have felt it for a very long time. And like the movie The Matrix, we couldn't understand it. But we took that red pill. We knew the consequences. And like they say in the movie, once you take that pill, they're only showing you the truth. And you can't go back. But like they also say, if you could, would you really want to? I sure as hell wouldn't. I'm proud to know the things I know. Has it been overwhelming? At times, yes. But you know what? I have prepared for it. And the beautiful thing is, if nothing ever happens, I got a bunch of extra food and I have things that I can use. So at the very least, I saved myself a heck of a lot of money. I have new beliefs since I came onto YouTube. I look at life different and I am at peace. I'm no longer as angry as I once was. So if only this comes out of it, then I say it's a heck of a great thing. So thank you for watching, guys. Keep up the good fight. Don't let them beat you down. And if this is your first time here, You were brought here for a reason. Feel good about that. Subscribe and send us your message. Peace.